Arsenal, didn't just I warn you last week? Just don't tell me I don't warn you that Man City are coming, the Pirates are coming to hunt you. Man City 2 and Arsenal 1, and that just happened. The title race is gone for. Arsenal just gifted Man City the title once again, and it's not a new story, and it's not that we are familiar with. We have been watching this over the past seasons, and that is what happened this season also, that Arsenal are bottling again. So Ryan Cherky just dropped a masterclass performance in this match, a Lionel Messi type goal, a goalkeeper disaster class, and Erling Haaland just come back when Pep Guardiola needed him most. If you just see at the scoreline, it's just 2-1 Man City. You just get all the wrong. That scoreline will not tell you any story behind the game. If I tell you my honest opinion, that it was a really close game. It either can both way. Either Man City way, either Arsenal way. If I say it in one word, the whole game, that it was chaotic. It was absolute chaotic. In big games like in Premier League, in big games like any other league, most of the time it don't delivers. Most of the time I have seen that the game is not that interesting. It's been boring, it's been utterly one-sided, it's been defensive and attacking. But this game, it was not boring. It was not that I expected. This game was more energetic, this game was more entertaining. And if I told you that this game have everything, one goal, equalizer, comeback, drama, missed chance, like what you can ask for in a game. Like this game have everything, and I really enjoy the match fully. And I'm not gonna lie, I do favor Man City in this match because they are really looking really threatening over the last couple of matches. So let's just talk about the whole match, what happened in the game, who was the best player, who was the worst player, what that actually made Arsenal that they just couldn't win the game. Let's just talk about it. So first up started, Man City started with the ball, and I'm not gonna lie, from the first half, Man City was looking threatening. Arsenal was looking shaky. I can see the player was feeling the pressure of this game, that if you make any mistake, if you just don't win the match, it will cost you a title. I can see the fear of losing from the Arsenal. And Arsenal was looking shaky from the very first, and Man City was looking hype. They was pressing Arsenal really well, and at the very first minute, Raya did a really bad mistake, got his ball, give a heavy touch. Erling Haaland was jumping to Raya. Raya just barely cleared the ball from the box, and Raya just make a mistake in the very first, and that is already telling you that how Arsenal is wounded and how shaky was Arsenal. After that, at the 4th minute, Man City got a really good chance, that it was Ryan Cherky give a nice shot from the left hand side, right foot shot. It was a little deflection from Gabriel, and the shot did hit in the post. And I have to say that at the very first, in the 4th minute, this was happening from Man City, and we have to watch another 86 minutes of this. And I was thinking it will be a one-sided game from Man City. Arsenal will really deep. Arsenal will make a 5-man, make a 6-man defense, make a Talibani football, make a low block football. But it was not looking like this. But Arsenal make a really high line. They are pressing really well, and that high line cost in the first. And at the 50 minute for the high line, Man City just gives a nice long ball, and Arsenal defense cleared it, got the ball to Rodri. Rodri gives it to Cherky. Cherky just dribbling, go into the box, dribble pass Gabriel, go say bye to Gabriel, dribble pass Declan Rice, say bye to Declan Rice, and gives a calm finishing, and it was a goal. And the finishing, if I talk about the finishing, it don't have to be so fancy, it don't have to be so power, it don't have to be miraculous finishing. Just calm, composed, like butter smooth finishing from Cherky. I not gonna lie, way Cherky dribble past Gabriel, Declan Rice, it's giving me Lionel Messi vibe. Lionel Messi just used to give this kind of dribbling and this kind of finishing, and Cherki just give just exactly that kind of finish. And it was after 10 games, Cherki was not scoring in the Premier League, and after 10 games, he scored a goal, and it was a wonderful goal from Cherki. From the very first, the way Man City was playing, I was thinking that it is gone. It's gone for Arsenal, that there is no hope. But the game turned in a different way. I was not expecting. Thing that Arsenal was doing from the very first, the high line, the high pressing. They know the most vulnerable player will be Donnarumma. They was targeting Donnarumma, and Havertz was the man who praised Donnarumma really well. Guhi gave the ball to Donnarumma. Donnarumma received the ball to his left. I don't know why he just turning the ball to his right. Try to give a shot really quickly, but Havertz was really pressuring well Donnarumma, and Donnarumma do make the shot on the ball, but it was deflected by Havertz, and Havertz just put that on the net, and that was the equalizer goal from Arsenal. And Arsenal just scored 2 minutes after Cherki. Cherki's goal happened in the 15th minute, and in 17th minute Arsenal just give a goal from a really high pressing. And that time I thought it will be an end-to-end match, and that's just what happened. And after that both teams was playing, but in the first half there was not much chance created that to be talked about. Arsenal just didn't look. They have been creating many chances in the first half. So after that, first half was flat, but I do have to say that first half delivers. 1-1 goal, it delivers. And if I have to say in one word, the first half, it was chaotic. So let's talk about the second half. And the second half started, I don't know what Pep Guardiola and Arteta talked in the dressing room, that both team was looking more energetic. Both team were looking, they are more hyped. They was attacking everywhere, from Man City, from Arsenal. One word, if I just told that first half was chaotic, then the second half was war. The second half was literally war between Man City and Arsenal. Why? Second half started at the 47th minute. Man City got a corner kick. Man City took the corner kick. Raya saved the corner directly. Goes ball to Kosanov. Kosanov shot on the goal. It was deflected and ball was on their Haaland foot. And Haaland just shot and it was side netting. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought for that moment it was a goal. Just if you see that moment, it was chaotic in the box. Every player of the Arsenal was on the box. And when I see the shot of the Erling Haaland, I saw it was on the net. It was inside the net, but it was not inside the net. It was just side netting. So from the very first in the second half, the action was started. It was about Man City, but Arsenal was not dropping back. The main thing I already talked about, that pressing did give them a nice opportunity, that Odegaard was pressing Rodri, gives a shoulder charge to Rodri. Rodri just spilled the ball to Declan Rice. Declan Rice gives a pass to Eze. Eze gives a nice pass to Odegaard. Odegaard's dribble pass, one man gives a pass to Havertz. Havertz just gives a shot. Then ball brings back to Odegaard again. Odegaard gives another shot. And then it was a goal line clearance from O'Reilly. And if you see the rating, 7.9 because of that. Goal line clearance from O'Reilly that literally saved the Man City, not just make the scoreline equal. And that was a literally nice block. That's literally outstanding block. I really don't have what to say. It was not a fancy block, like the ball didn't have much shot, but O'Reilly know what to do. Like, I have been praising O'Reilly from very first. He was on top in this match in terms of defending. And in that moment, like after the Man City corner came from 55 to 63rd minute, Arsenal was looking more threatening. In that time, Arsenal was making multiple chances that they should have scored 1 or 2 goals, but unfortunately they just didn't bury their chances. And as I talking about, at the 60 minute, Odegaard got a nice chance, received the ball to his right foot, turned the ball to his left foot, and as a right footer, he gives a nice shot with his left foot. It was slightly curled in. Donnarumma was completely beaten and the ball hit the post. It's really unfortunate that ball did hit the post in the inside, but not enough so that it can go in the net and just the ball hit the post and come back from the goal line. And it was really unfortunate, but I do have to give credit. The shot was utterly good. Like, I don't have any word. It should have been a goal, but every time you give a nice shot, every time you give a wonderful shot, not have to go into the net. And that's what happened for Eze. I really thought he deserved that goal. He just shot it from the outside of the box, curled in, beats Donnarumma, hit the post, get back from the goal line. It's harsh, man. It's really harsh. But that is what it is. And it was the time for Man City to claim up the chance. And Doku got the ball in a nice position. Doku was dribbling, finds O'Reilly in the box. O'Reilly gives a pass for the center, aiming Rodri. Rodri just missed it, and just in the backside of Rodri there was Erling Haaland. And only in that time, Haaland beats Gabriel. Haaland win a duel against Gabriel, and on Haaland's shot, it was nice curl in the second bar, and it was a goal. Raya was beaten, and I'm not gonna lie, that chance was difficult for Haaland because Gabriel was tucked in with Haaland. He was grabbing his arm, pulling Haaland, and Haaland was just falling, and he just somehow gives up foot in the ball, and the ball find the net. And that's how the second goal came for Man City. And that was not the end of the game, because after that goal, Arsenal was looking much more threatening. They was trying their best to equalize the match, equalize the scoreline, because they know if they even got a draw in this match, then they could hope for the title. Then they could hope for the Premier League. At the 66th minute, that the Haaland was tugged in with Gabriel, and Haaland was through. Gabriel was pulling Haaland's arm. He was pulling his shirt, and the way Gabriel pulled Haaland's shirt is just torn apart. The Haaland just one sleeves just torn apart completely. And for me, that was a complete yellow card, and I don't know what referee was doing. And I have been seeing that this Premier League referee is really submissive. They are not giving so much aggressive yellow card and even red card. And for me, that was a clear yellow card, because Gabriel was just pulling Haaland's shirt. And if you pull a player's shirt, if you tug a player's shirt, then it is a yellow card for me. But I don't know why the referee didn't give. That was the moment, and that was a really nice drama. But drama was not end here. At the 72 minute, Arsenal got a free kick, and they really gets a nice free kick. Gabriel was the man who did get a head on the ball, and it hit on the post. And it was really unfortunate that Free Kick FC just couldn't score from the free kick. It was a nice chance. It was harsh from Arsenal side, but I do have to say they have to do much better than that. Earlier I talked about the drama was not end. At the 82 minute, the drama was like Gabriel just completely tugged in. I think that Miguel Arteta told Gabriel to man mark Haaland. Gabriel was doing just that, and Gabriel just giving a hard time Haaland. Haaland just completely angry with Gabriel, and that time was literally drama happened. Gabriel and Haaland just got a really nice moment that really give me a hype of Havertz and Alexander-Arnold moment, just face to face, that aggressive, that was the Premier League aggression, Premier League drama happened in the game. And for that incident, they both get a yellow card, like Haaland and Gabriel both get a yellow card. And in that time, everyone was there. Everyone was talking to players, hey, stop this, stop that. Just don't do this thing, okay? Don't do much drama. Don't do fighting in this situation. That was a drama I really enjoyed. And for me, that should be happening in the match, so that my type of people really enjoy the game, really have fun to watch the game. Not gonna lie, I literally enjoy that time. And that was not the end of the game, because at the 94th minute, Trossard find himself at the very right hand side. He just gives a nice cross into the box, and Havertz was the man who found the header, but the header was over the bar. It was some chance that we'll be talking about in the whole week, because if that chance was buried in the 94th minute, then Man City don't have any chance for comeback. Man City don't have any chance of winning this match. Havertz do miss the chance, and that was the last chance of the game, and that's how the game ended. That's how Arsenal lost the match and close to bottle the league again, close to bottle the Premier League again. So that was the drama happened in the second half. So let's just see the table of the Premier League. And if we saw the table of the Premier League, now the Arsenal is on the first position with 33 games played, and Man City in the second position with 32 games played. And Man City and Arsenal point gap is literally 3. If Man City do win their one match that they have in hand, then the point gap will be really close, and only deciding factor will be the goal difference. And if we saw the goal difference is 37-36, just one goal difference here. For me, if any of the both teams lose any match, draw any match of the next matches, obviously I am not expecting that both teams will be winning back-to-back next matches. Some match will they lose, some match they can draw, many things can happen, but in that moment it's really hard to say who will gonna win the match, who will gonna win the title. It can go anywhere. But the way Arsenal is shaky, way the Arsenal lose their 2 back-to-back matches, and next game they have with Newcastle, and obviously Newcastle is not in a really great form, but they are in the 14. Last season they finished in the 4, and they are now in the 14th, so they are not in a great form. Win the next match, Arsenal do have to win the next match, and it will be a close Premier League title race to watch, and I think it will be decided in the very last, and the only deciding factor will be the goal difference. So that was the table prediction for me. So let's talk about the best player of the match, and starting with the Man City team, and the best player of the whole Man City team have to be Ryan Cherki, because Ryan Cherki dropped a masterclass performance. He was top in this match. He did find a goal. He did give one shot that was deflected in the bar, and as you can see, he played 85 minutes. Expected goal was 0.16, and he turned 0.16 expected goal to 1 goal. That was a really good performance. The expected shot on target 0.86, and he really played well. Accurate passes 83% accurate passes. Chance created 2 chance created. Touches 60 touches, 9 touches in the opposition box are really great. 3-on-3 successful dribble. Just another level top performance from Cherki. If I talk about the next best player, it have to be Erling Haaland. He did get a 1 goal. He was looking much more energetic in this match rather than last couple of matches. And after 4 games, Haaland just scored in the Premier League. So good comeback for Haaland. O'Reilly was good. Margui was solid. Kosanov was next level. He did got a shot. It was deflected. Donnarumma was bad. He make a mistake and that turned into goal. If I talk about the best player in the whole Arsenal team, it have to be Kai Havertz, because he played 90 minutes. Expected goal 1.16, he did score 1. Expected goals on target 1.32, and accurate passes 76% accurate passes given. Defensive contribution 3 defensive contribution. One thing I have to say, he did really make many chances. He did really gives many header, but none of them finds the net. That's unfortunate. But after that, if I talk about any of the best player in any of the player that played really well from Arsenal, then it will be Eze. Eze got a nice shot on target, hit the post and came back from the goal line. He was looking threatening, he was looking silky, and all the other players was literally mediocre, as you can see, and the rating did not lying about their game performance. Let's talk about why Arsenal just couldn't break the Man City. For me, it's not about Arsenal just didn't play well. They were making chances, they were creating chances, but it was unfortunate. But one thing they was lacking, that build-up pattern. They cannot make a clear-cut build-up from the back, as Man City was really pressing well from the very first of the game, and from the very last, that they cannot settle in. They just cannot make a really clear-cut build-up, and that's really cost Arsenal. From the Man City perspective, the pressing game was on top. For the pressing game, they really owned the match, and Cherki performance was top. That's why they won the match, and that was all about the game. The full match review from my side. So let me know in the comment how you enjoy the match, how you thought about the match. Did Man City got lucky or Arsenal just didn't perform well, and who will win the title of the Premier League? If you enjoying the whole review, do make sure to smash the like button and hit the subscribe button. It's free and it will really help me a lot. And I will be seeing you in the next video, and up until peace.